All right, so
we're starting part 2. So I got divorced, and I got an apartment in New York, even though I had another apartment.
Yep.
But she stayed there, and I got a place. And then I left that place to come to Nashville, and the guy wasn't going to give me my deposit.
For like a year and a
This
half.
guy Louis, he said, I'll mail it to you.
And every week,
of course, I shouldn't have believed that bullshit. So he's like, I'm going to mail it to you. He never mailed it to me for like months. And finally, I leaned on Ed, knowing that he has some friends in sanitation on Long Island.
Well, so here's some more of the backstory. So this actually, it was more than months eventually, right? Like
it was all, I needed the money. It was $1,400.
It was $1,400. So he calls me up. I'm down at my in-laws for Christmas. And all of a sudden, I see it's Freedy, right? So I'm like, I got to answer that. I don't care what, it could be midnight on Christmas Eve.
I need to call in some muscle.
So he goes, Big Ed, and he's really upset. You were upset. And he goes, Big Ed, listen. He goes, you got to do me a favor. Told me the story about this guy is holding his...
Because I think he was basically like, well, you're not going to get it now.
He was never going to get that.
I was not going to get it. Yeah, so there you go.
So he goes, I don't think this guy's ever going to give me my money. Can you get me the money back? I'm like, Freedy, I'm your bro. Hang on. So I hang up with him.
Oh, man.
He gives me the guy's phone number. Christmas Eve. I call the guy up, and I go. We won't say his name. I'm like, we'll use another name. Hey, Tom.
He knows who he is.
He knows. I go, hey, Tom. Listen, this is Big Ed. I'm one of Freedy's friends. I understand we have some unpleasantness that I'd like to solve here because I'm getting these calls on Christmas Eve, and I'm like, but listen, I got a solution for us. I go, my cousins Vito and Tony are with, and I don't want to say the name of the sanitation company they're with because they're actually with. And I said, my cousins Vito and Tony, you're on their route. And they can come by tomorrow.
It's so easy for them just to drop by.
They will come they'll come at the end of their route, and they'll just just be ready for them, and we can take care of this.
Be ready for them.
And what happened?
He
FedExed the money to you.
FedExed the money from his wife's checking account.
He got it in 2 days.
Thanks to the muscle of Big Ed Peterson. Holy moly, that was... I've never done that before. I've never made that call.
It was awesome.
That heavy call.
Dude, you're my brother.
And I appreciate you doing it. I mean, because I guess there was some kind of... Maybe it was... I guess it was legal. Yeah, what we did was...
If this is illegal, this didn't happen.
No, he owed me the money.
It's like Tony's brother. Hey, Tony, you know that thing?
Tony, remember that thing we were doing in
that we know did not happen? Well, guess what? The guy has changed his story. So anyway, that's the story.
That was a beautiful story, and I'm forever indebted to you, Big Ed. You know, I owe you a million steak
dinners. You don't owe me anything. We're still alive.
Anytime I can provide some muscle, let me know.
You're my man. I'm calling you.